say, I just want to tell you something very interesting. In 1976, when Art Scroll first started, they first started writing on the Megillas, and then eventually they started writing on topics. And eventually, I asked them if I would be able to write the book on Bris Milah. And to me, that was one of the greatest things, because I'm a male. To be able to write for Art Scroll was something extraordinary. And one of my favorite sections, and the most meaningful section, was about names. Now the word name, Shin Mem, is equal to 340, right? 340. And the word Sefer is also equal to 340, because everybody's got to write a whole book about their names. Now the thing that was so impressive to me and so touched me was that the Rebbe Rabbi Elimelech said that when you name a child after someone, that the neshama is connected forever from that child to the neshama of the person to who you're named for. So if you're named, whatever your name is, you have a connection to the neshama of that person that carried that name. And when I wrote it in those days, I didn't have a computer, so I took the page out of the typewriter, and I wanted to write the word neshama, and I almost fainted. What are the two middle letters of the word neshama? Shem, Shin Mem. So you see that in the name itself, in the neshama, in the word neshama, you have the idea of the name. And what's the nun and the hey on the outside? That's the Ner Hashem. Now, in this spot where we're standing now, 300,000 Jews were taken from here on this used to be a train station, and they wiped it out afterwards. They didn't want there should be a memory. 300,000 Jews were taken to Treblinka and never came back. Every single name was recorded, and every single person, their name was written down. Now, let's say there were 5,000 Rachels out of these 300,000. The name Rachel is there. If the name was Ruth, like somebody told me her name is, or if the name is Paysach or David or whatever, their name is up there. And what I ask to all of us is, what gives us the right that we are here living today and they're up there? We have a connection to them. That could have been us. That was only 60, 70 years ago. And the question is, what is it that Hashem gave us the opportunity that we should read those names, and every single one of your names is there, without fail. Unless you have a modern Israeli name like Ora or Menucha or anything like that. Any Yiddish name, find your name, take a picture of it. Take a picture of the names of your children, and you'll know when I tell you this story. Rabbi Chobe Weissman lost a wife and 5 children here in Europe, and when he came to America, he remarried, and he had 5 more children. And at the bris of the 5th one, he said that I had 5